All right, I'm going to not read every single word. Let me see the length of it. I'm going to read over the juice stuff here. Time's been flying by. Just 5 TWABs standing between you and the Witch Queen. That's pretty crazy. This week we'll be talking about power, blue drops, gunsmith reputation, some shifts in exotic sources, and more. Over the next few weeks, we'll be talking about Vanguard rep, Gambit reworks, weapon crafting, and Void 3.0, but not necessarily in that order. Don't forget the patch note previews. Power's yours, Realm of Destiny. The Witch Queen won't feature a big overhaul to the ways in which you gain power. Unlucky. Still, I'm waiting for this, man. I'm waiting for the juice. We do have some general updates coming on launch day to get returning players and new players up ready for fresh campaign. All right. Floor, the lowest possible power for a piece of gear. Starting point for new characters. Soft cap, the point at which general drops stop being automatic upgrades. Powerful gear drops are now the best way to gain power. Power cap, the point at which powerful drops stop being upgrades. Pinnacle gear drops are now the only way to gain power. Hard cap, max possible power. Starting on February 22nd, the power floor will be updated to 1350. Any players will sign in will be at appropriate power levels to start Witch Queen campaign. Gotcha. Oh my god, look at that picture. Woo! Woo! Through general gameplay, players can reach soft cap of 1500 by earning general gear through the activity. Soft cap is 1500. Okay. Once reaching the soft cap, players will need to earn powerful drops from vendors and other activities. The power cap is 1550 and the hard cap is 1560, which will be through Raid, Trials of Osiris, Iron Banner, and other endgame PV sources. That's the Pinnacle. There are some adjustments to Pinnacle and powerful sources as these shift yearly focus on newer seasonal content and fresh Destiny 2 content offered with the Witch Queen. Keep an eye on tooltips. We have no doubts that our more eager players will create guides within a week of launch, but we have the power climb. It's fairly easy to understand once you get your boots on the ground February 22nd. All right, so once again, 1560 is hard cap, 1550 is power cap. Easy, right? The Witch Queen blue rare rewards will stop dropping from playlist activities once players have reached the soft cap. Players above the soft cap will instead see a slightly increased chance of receiving legendary rewards from these activities or a small amount of legendary shards. Blue weapons and armors will continue to drop from other enemies and chests while playing Destiny 2, but we hope that this will reduce the need for players to manage their inventories. All right, fuck the blues, man. Blues are ass, bro. Let's fucking go, man. Blues no longer drop. While blue gear helps players increase their power early in the game, we want to look at their place in the overall game. We aren't expecting any major changes in the next few seasons. Yeah, rip people that want to put together like a blue build. Gunsmith reputation. Banshee is getting new reputation system that matches the other vendors such as Zavala and Shaxx, removing some of the items that were previously associated with gunsmith reputation, namely gunsmith materials and weapon telemetry. So those are going away, so use them, you know? Players will now earn a reputation rank progress from Banshee when dismantling legendary and exotic weapons. Players will want to spend their gunsmith materials and weapon telemetries before February 22nd. Spend your mats before the 22nd. Any materials that are not spent will be removed from the inventory. Mod and mod components will be removing mod components from the game, starting in the Witch Queen. Weapon and armor mods sold by Banshee, 44, and Ada, respectively, will no longer require mod components to purchase and will instead cost 10,000 glimmer each. Furthermore, as part of this update, we're increasing the number of mods available on each vendor at a single time from 2 to 4. Ghost mods that generated weapon telemetries will be removed. Got it. Rahool has taken over. Oh, man. Rahool will be inheriting Spider's material exchange duties in the Witch Queen. Thank God, dude. Going to fucking Spider was such a pain in the ass. Exchange rates should match what you know from Spider for now, but these services are being shifted to the tower, as the Tangled Shore will soon be off limits to Guardians. Rahool will also be picking up some of the wares that Banshee and Ada once offered. Specifically, the sale of enhancement prisms and ascendant shards. As noted above, this makes space for more mods to be available for purchase during a given week. Enhancement prisms, 10 enhancement cores, 25 planetary mats, 10,000 glimmer, ascendant shard, 10 enhancement prisms, 100 planetary mats, and 50,000 glimmer. What is it now? Is this the same for ascendant shards? I can't remember. So Rahool's going to be a beast in the tower, so we don't have to run to Spider anymore, which is nice. As a final note, before we move on to some exotic news, Rahool will also be able to decrypt umbral engrams. Oh, shit! Yo, Rahool's a fucking MVP, dude. So players will not have to hop between the helm and the tower to decrypt all the engrams in their inventory. Focusing on individual season weapons and armor will live on seasonal vendors in the helm. Moving forward, So if you want to focus on a specific weapon from a given season, you'll still need the helm for decryption. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. Focusing for individual seasonal weapons and armor will live on seasonal vendors in the helm moving forward. So if you want to focus... So if you want to use the helm's focusing ability, you still have to go to the helm. But as far as being able to turn them in, all those trips where you have to run back to the helm to clear your inventory and come back, you can just do that at Rahool, is what I'm understanding. Which is really nice, because a lot of times people just want to get them out of their inventory without deleting them. Yeah, so Rahool is a fucking... Yeah, Rahool is the champion right there. As of February 22nd, Harbinger and Presage missions... No! Presage is so good, dude. RIP Presage. Rip. The team still wanted to preserve the ability for players to obtain random rolls for these weapons. Therefore, instead of adding these items to the Monument of Lost Lights, we have done the most with most of our exotics that no longer have sources. These two weapons will show up as part of Xur's inventory each weekend. 1 Ascendant Shard, 1 Exotic Cipher, 125,000 Glimmer, 211 Legendary Shards. Xur will offer unique roll for Hawkmoon and Dead Man's Tale and will be purchasable to all players that own Beyond Light. So you can actually just farm these from Xur every week. What about the Catalyst? Oh, that's something fun. The Hawkmoon, DMT, and Ager's Scepter Catalyst will be moved to the playlist activities completions. In addition to these 3, we've also added the ability for 3 Catalysts that have been absent from Destiny 2 to drop from the place as well. Hawkmoon, Dead Man's Tale, Scepter, Outbreak Perfected, Whisper of the Worm, and the 4th Horseman. Outbreak Perfected and Whisper of the Worm have both had the requirements for completing their Catalyst updates. They can be completed without access to their original activities. Oh, okay. So these are going to drop, these Catalysts are going to drop from playlist activities. These 5, or these, yeah, 6. Okay. So wait, people actually can't get the Whisper Catalyst? Raid day, here we go. Witch Queen has new raid, surprising no. Woo! We'll still have a bit of time before the World First Race begins. Destiny 2 Witch Queen raid, March 5th, 2022. So we get an entire reset. Then that next Tuesday after launch, then it's that weekend. That is a, March 5th is a Saturday. Raid is on a Saturday, March 5th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Is that, wait, when is daylight savings? Because that 10 a.m. Pacific is not reset. Right now, reset is 9 a.m. Pacific. Yeah, 10 days. We'll have additional details on contest mode, Bungie rewards, and other need-to-know information closer to the date. 1 hour after reset. There you go. 10 a.m. Pacific. Interesting. Don't they usually do it at reset, though? Aren't raids usually at reset? Or when was the last raid? What time was the last raid? Until then, get in those time off requests. If you're still in school, we do not advise faking sick notes from doctors or lying to your parents to stay home and go to class. Vauda was not related. Was it? Do we have confirmation of that? The damage phase with the Ogre Boss will now consistently start after depositing enough cursed engrams. Oh my lord! Chat! Can we get some fucking angels in chat for this? Holy fuck, that was annoying. You deposit, my man sitting there for like 35 fucking years. Over the weekend, a few Guardians out there were scrapping... Iron Banner bounties will not be removed at the end of the season. Bounties acquired and completed at any point during the season will be retained after the Witch Queen. Okay, so you can still hold on to bounties. Bounties retained from seasonal loss will be capped at 13-15 power. Wait, what season are we in right now? So we can still use them to level up, right? VOG released May 22nd at 10 a.m. Weird though, it was an hour later. Maybe it's just lag. Well, no, May 22nd would be 10 a.m. reset, right? May 22nd is Spring Forward. That's 10 a.m. reset. So this is before daylight savings at 10 a.m. I'm gonna confirm that, right? Chat, am I high? I just want to make sure that we're good. Rule of thumb, all right, cool.